Picking up from the last video, we're going to pull this quarterback off and get all the prep work done. The weld surface area is prepped, and we're going to put that truck liner rubberized stuff on the inside of the quarter and on the outside of the inside quarter. Get back with you in a few. All right, well, we got the quarter off. I laid it up on the table. We're going to scuff all this up. Scuff up underneath, and just put that truck bed lining on there, and that should be good. I got the rubber piece in the house. I'll go grab that in a little bit, but for right now I just want to scuff this all up and get things ready to go. Clean all this up in here, get it ready to go, and we'll take it from there. All right, I'll get back to you. All right, well, we scuffed it up and we put some of that truck bed liner stuff on there. That's pretty good. Seems like it laid on there pretty good. Everywhere we got blue tape, we didn't want that stuff there, and I went in a little extra. We're going to put that gray weld through primer in that area, and we'll have that for protection for that. I didn't do anything on this tonight. I just did this. It's quite a bit of work. Tomorrow I'm just going to keep continuing on this. We're going to play with that piece that we talked about the one night. We're going to try to get that in. And I also wanted to try to add this homemade piece that I made. It was on the other one. Kind of goes into this corner like this. So I'll have to trim this back right here a little bit, because this needs to get welded onto the brace. I want to say right about there, but give or take. We're gonna get it cleaned up. We'll get it tacked on to here, so that the last time we put the quarter on, it'll be in the right place, and that'll kind of stiffen up. It goes right into that corner, and it just kind of finishes the job. All right, I'm gonna clean up for the night, bring everything in, and we'll pick it up tomorrow at some point. But you guys have a pleasant evening. Okay, well, it's the next day. Come out to the garage. This truck liner bed stuff looks like it's going to work pretty good for keep the rust out of inside here when we put things back together. So I'm satisfied with that. I was going to put these rubber seal kit on the wheel housings, but I'm holding off. I'm not sure exactly how it goes. I posted on Facebook to a couple of the Tri-5 groups, and there's some really knowledgeable guys in there, so I'm going to wait to hear back from a couple different people in there on what I want to do. And I'll clip that little video in, because I posed the question in a video form, so I'll put it to this as well. And then you guys will find out the solution and what we decide to do, the same as me. For right now, just to keep busy till we hear back from some of them guys to see what they think. I want to go ahead and remember we talked about, I want to put this little piece up in here to kind of make it easier when I put the new quarter in, and we can just body work it. So I drilled a couple holes to put our spot welds on. So I'll clean this, I'll dust this all off with the grinder and stuff and get it ready, and we'll prep, and we'll do that little job right there. And also, maybe I'll do this little job right here for this piece before we get too involved, and then we're just going to see how everything fits, and then I'll start getting ready to scuff this inside, and we'll treat it with the same stuff we treated the inner quarter with, and then we'll be ready to hang it up on there and screw it on until we're ready to weld. So, all right, I'll get back to you. Okay, so I bought this seal kit for the rear wheel housings. It comes with two pieces of rubber. The one piece looks like it goes on just like that, but it stops short. And then it comes with this other piece of rubber that doesn't have a lip. Now, I read a couple things where they're saying something about stapling it on, and maybe you just want to buy two sets of these and continue that down. I don't even know if that's what I want to do. Anybody have any input on this? I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks. All right. Well, I heard back from a few guys, and you know, that one fella had mentioned about just ordering a second set and filling it in right here and not worrying about or using those straight pieces. Another guy mentioned that I could make an L shape with some windshield wiper adhesive and finish it that away, or weave it with some weld wire or something like that. I think the right decision for us is going to be to go ahead and order a second set, and that way we don't need to worry about it. But I really appreciate everybody's input, and that's the route we're going to go with that. I went ahead and I welded this backer piece into the door jamb, and so now I'm going to just put the quarter, just rest it up on there real quick to make sure everything's going to fit up nice, and then I'll pull it right back off. So I'll be back in just a second. I temporarily set the quarter back up. You can plainly see that's really going to help us, that backer piece. I mean, this stamp piece, it's going to need a little hammer dolly work to get straightened out right there. It came in like that, so a little bit of tack here and a little dolly work there. We'll get that to move right on over into place. So we're going to go with that. This piece here, I think I'm just going to wait and try to put it on after, because I'll tell you, with that rubber on the wheel housing and that piece right there, that completely changed how I had to go about putting this on. And I don't want to be pulling this quarter on and off, flexing the crap out of the window frame and everything else. I got to do it gingerly, especially because I'm by myself right now. So I'm going to try to put that piece on after. If I got to leave it out, I'll leave it out. But I was just trying to put back what basically was in there when I took everything out. All right, so that's where I'm at. I'll get back to you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, back. That's the next day. We went ahead and we treated the inside of the outside quarter with the same truck bed liner spray, and that's going to work great for our anti-rust idea. I hate to jump all over the place, but we talked about the rubber seal on the wheel housing. I couldn't find anything super definitive, and I was just going to buy a second set of rubber and just do it that way. But I decided I wanted to really try to do it my way. A lot of guys brought up really great ideas, like to make some homemade staples and with like stainless TIG wire, and that's really where I kind of clicked and I got this idea. So this is what I'm going with. I put the rubber up and I trimmed it to fit, and then I got some weather strip adhesive and I got it glued on there, and I made I cut a strip just like this of steel. I think it's like 18 or 20, maybe somewhere around that, 18, maybe 20 gauge. And I spray painted it black on both sides to protect it against rust. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some holes, and I'm going to pop rivet it so it'll be sandwiched in there. So bear with me for a second and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so the pop rivets I chose, they're really long. I just wanted to make sure I pulled it really good and tight through everything, because I'm sandwiching the rubber in between two pieces. So I got a nice big one, big long one, 3/16 of an inch in diameter. So and I chose pop rivets. Let's see if I can get this up there with a nice big head on it on this side too. So let me just pop this one in, and we'll see how it works out. See if I can get this in there. All right, I'm gonna have to pause for a second. Hang on. Okay, so there's the first pop rivet. It's smashed down really, really good. And it's got a nice big head on this side. And like I say, the rubber sandwich in between and glued on. And I'm really confident that's going to stay. So I'm going to put a series of rivets in and take the clamps off as I go. And then I'll cut back in here in a second and show you guys how I made out. Okay, so that's my rendition of how I feel like the best solution to the rubber staple slash wheel housing job for the Tri-5 Chevys is. I'm sure everybody has their own idea, but I'm really happy with this. One guy commented that his fell out or partially fell out, and I didn't want that to be the case with ours. And maybe it's overkill, I don't know, but it looks good. We put adhesive on it first. Now I'll just touch that up with some of that truck bed liner right over the rivets and everything. That way it's good. I'll tape off so we don't get it on the rubber. And those rivets will be hidden pretty good. Nice fat heads on them. And like I said, I used them really long ones and collapsed them all the way down. That metal sucked up tight against there. I mean, I hand bent it a little bit around there, but then the rivets finished the job. It started out as a flat piece like that. All right, so I'll put this little clip on the same sites so that everybody could see what my solution was in case anybody else comes up against it. It's something to suggest. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And be sure to check out the YouTube page where I'll have a full video with other stuff including this. Thank you very much.